Brian Lara and Sachin Tendulkar opening the batting. It's the unbelievable best combo ever. You know, it's like Brian Lara and Sachin Tendulkar opening the batting. It's like the DCT is made for this. I mean, the DCT is meant to be enjoyed this way with the mated to the 1.5 liter turbo petrol. So guys, as you can see here, this is the GT line variant of the 1.5 liter turbo petrol. It has some added goodies in them. This is the white color variant. Do you kind of like it or not? I still kind of prefer the olive green. That is one of the finest colors and the most elegant, classy colors in the segment, you can say. I'm sure there'll be a lot of demand for that. I hope Kia ramp up the production according to that. Now, you haven't watched the walk around feature, please do watch the walk around feature where I talk about every detail, what's new, what's hot, what's not about the new 2023 Kia Seltos. Now this, let me just turn this on. Yeah, the full digital cockpit really comes alive, huh? In this GT line variant. So here you have blind spot monitor. So if, say for instance, I turn on the right indicator, the right side vision blind spot is highlighted in the speedo console. If I turn on the left, again the left is highlighted. Now if you want to watch the IMT variant review, you can watch that as well. I leave a link to that in the description portion below. This comes with the 7-speed DCT dual clutch transmission. So you know how the DCT works. The 2 clutches, 2 gearboxes work in tandem. So depending on the speed you're driving, the next gear is kept ready to be engaged such that the gear shifts are seamless. Now the thing then that you need to understand here is that we have drive mode here and traction control mode. So if I turn on the drive mode, it's in sport, eco, normal and sport. These are the 3 variants. Again, in eco you have a blue color display, in normal you have the standard display that you get with the IMT, and in sport you have a red color display, which is my personal favorite. And then in terms of traction control, you have snow, you have mud and sand. So we can leave it whichever way you want it, but select drive and put it in sport mode, and we're all set to go blasting back to the hotel. And let's see what this thing has got. We are putting it in drive mode as of now. That is where the sport mode is available, because if you shift to right, it by default goes into sport mode. So as of now, this is what we do. And let go of the parking brake, and let's see. Yeah, it takes a creeping start, so it has that creep function, takes a head start, and let's see how well it holds the gear. So we have some traffic and let them go. We have very good roads. Floor the pedal. 6000 RPM is where it shifts and it blasts off. This is far more engaging than the manual. Oh goodness gracious, we are in triple digit speeds in no time. Holy moly, this thing is fast and far more engaging in this automatic variant. Doing 180 almost. Slap on the brakes. The all 4 disc brakes really help. We managed to hit close to 180, and then the lane keep assist warning is coming up. So what we can do is, let me just stop by and turn off the ADAS features such that it doesn't intrude with our hell of a driving experience. As you can see, the blind spot warning system works flawlessly. So let's just get in to the lane keep assist. Okay, so we have settings, Kia Connect, display vehicle settings, and here you have driver assistance system, So driver convenience has warning methods. Everything is turned off. Driver attention warning, driver safety, lane safety. Okay, let us turn off lane safety. Blind spot safety, let it remain. Blind spot view monitor, I want to remain. Okay, exit safely such that it can warn you about upcoming traffic. So let's leave it at that. We're going to try and check the adaptive cruise control as well. So let's get going. So okay, let's get going because my tracking car is coming along with me, and he's helping me with some of the photographs and tracking shots, believe it or not. So that's what happens when you respect every human being for who they are. They try to reciprocate that love and try to help you out. But anyway, coming back to this is a stellar proposition. We just touched 180 on this. Can you believe it? It's a boxy SUV, but man, this is the modern new age SUV, and it's a beast in and of itself, absolute beast. And they have nailed it. I mean, this is far more enjoyable. This is where it is supposed to be. This is what you're supposed to get yourself. The DCT with the turbo petrol is like what do you say, it's like Eminem and MJ together. Can we put it that way? Can we say that it's like having Brian Lara and Sachin Tendulkar opening the batting? It's the unbelievable best combo ever. It's like Brian Lara and Sachin Tendulkar opening the batting. It's like the DCT is made for this. I mean, the DCT is meant to be enjoyed this way, with the mated to the 1.5 liter turbo petrol, and boy did I enjoy unleashing it. We are tailing that truck up front, so I'm going to set up the cruise control now. So we are set at 92 kilometers per hour. My foot is off the accelerator pedal, and I'm hoping that it is going to slow down. Yeah, it is slowing down because the guy in front of us is slowing down. How beautiful is that? Because it is adaptive cruise control. So the moment I turn and come to another lane and it detects that there's no one up front, it just overtakes the guy. I didn't do anything with my feet. It's just phenomenal, flawless ADAS function, working right on point, precisely to the point. And hats off to Kia for coming up with game-changing features in this segment. So for now, let's just turn off cruise control. Let's gain control of our beast, and the more I drive it, the more I fall in love. Yeah, while coming to this place, I was driving the IMT. It was impressive, but it is not as impressive as this one. Boy, am I happy I drove this, and I'm able to bring you okay, it is asking me to keep in the lane. Okay, there you go, ADAS. And it's asking me to reduce the speed. So well, it's virtually empty out here, so I think we can keep the speed. And let me turn off this automatic start stop system. You never know when it's on, when it's off, because it's so damn refined. The engine is virtually pin drop silence. So for that, got to give it to them. The NVH levels are very well controlled. The suspension is well damped, and this one of course gets 18-inch wheels, so you can feel the difference while you're doing 150 plus speeds, and that's absolutely brilliant. You have a long trailer up front, a massive huge trailer. So let's try and overtake this guy quickly. Floor the pedal and the beast comes alive. Oh, holy shit, this thing is fast, man. I am absolutely loving this thing. What a lovely transmission, and the way they have programmed it, the way the gear shifts are programmed, the way the engine is tuned, absolutely divine. And you are going to fall in love with it the more you drive. You are going to love it, every moment of it, every bit of it. And that is what you expect. I mean, the way Kia stormed the market, or took the market by storm, everybody knew, and Seltos was the brand that did it for them. And now they're all set to conquer the market and take it to a different level and set a benchmark way too high for a car in this segment, be it the massive display, This is 10.25 inch, again 10.25 inch, very intuitive touch responses, and the flat bottom steering wheel. You have ADAS features, you have Bose speakers, and you have 6 airbags as standard. Man, what else can you ask for? 18-inch wheels, all 4 disc brakes, you name it, dual pane sunroof or dual panel sunroof, what you would like to call it. They have nailed it. They have surpassed your expectations. They have given it everything, and that, I think it's a way of saying thank you for the kind of reception Kia has gotten the moment they stepped into Indian market. I don't think any other brand evolved or kind of established itself in such a short span of time as Kia did with the Seltos. And of course the Sonet has been a resounding success. Both of them have literally changed the game in and of itself in their respective segments. So overall, I absolutely continue to love this variant. The GT line is the model to go. The 1.5 liter turbo petrol coupled with the DCT is absolute delight for enthusiasts, and you're gonna, you know, want to find an excuse to drive each and every day just to enjoy the kind of driving pleasure this machine has on offer. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And the way this well-weighted steering and the kind of confidence it offers is phenomenal. Goodness gracious, what a package, what a product, and what a way, what a sequel to a blockbuster launch from Kia. And they have arrived and kind of literally there's very rarely do you see the sequel surpassing the original. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, where the second part was better than the first part. So very rarely do you see the sequel actually, even Matrix Reloaded was better than the Matrix original. And that's how sequels are very rarely seen to be better than the original. And this is one sequel that is an absolute blockbuster and a runaway success right from the word go. And I'm so glad Kia invited me for this. There are very few people shortlisted for this. I'm glad I'm one of those. And the Nagpur highway is undeniably one of the finest roads to drive. I'm sure I'd love to bring my motorcycles here and you know, enjoy the view. Just look at it, especially this is the driving or riding season, the monsoon, and let's utilize it to the fullest. I'm sure you enjoyed watching this quick fire review and me going gaga over this 1.5 liter turbo petrol GT line variant. If you haven't driven it, please do go and drive it just to enjoy the sheer pleasure of driving it has on offer. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and drive safe, and thanks for all your support. God bless.